There was a time where I was like, damn, Dame would be very interesting to do X, Y, and Z with. And one of my partners was like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. I don't want nothing to do with it.
So he's not on his back yet. I still see that stupid afro. So to me, he started it. He been hiding behind people. Y'all could think it's hating. He got the title, and y'all think he's that guy. I need that title. I'm taking it. Why don't you ever talk about any of the good stuff? Are you guys trying to line me up? Are you guys trying to amplify a narrative? I'm just curious why I just ignore the question or ignore anything good that ever happens in my life. I gotta realize something. When someone says $1 million of money, hell no, it ain't no money. Nigga, I owe $8 million in taxes right now to one state. $1 million ain't gonna help me. I can't even have no money until I make at least $16 million. I gotta pay the taxes. If I got $5 million, they taking it.
Welcome back, and what's good? This is the Furious Robinson podcast, and I'm your host, Furious. I'm here to document ego, power, leverage, and accountability in media. Hit that like button early, drop a comment for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. This is a Sick Times media production. You see the planes? Dame Dash, the monologue mogul, the talking head tycoon, is back in the media cycle, and this one is nasty now because now Nicky Licky cannot save you. There's no more Rockefeller. There's no more Biggs and Jay-Z. You have to come to the light. You have to come to the front of the congregation because now they are unpacking Dame Dash's life rights on The Breakfast Club. His bankruptcy is now content. This is where we are.
I would like to purchase his life rights. Not to be petty, but I think that's good business.
It would be a great business move.
Like, I'm especially interested in the Rockefeller movie because of what you just said. They said it's a lot of footage. Right,
yeah.
That's history. Like, a lot of content can be created around that. So I'm intrigued.
His life as well, the way he started and him hustling and him, creating Rockefeller with Jay and Biggs and all the things that they went to, created Rock Nation. I mean, not Rock Nation. Rockefeller Records. What's the Rockaware and finding Kanye West? Yeah, that would be hella interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I already know a lot of people would be interested. Like, I know Cameron would be interested in buying it with us. So I'm going to make a serious inquiry about that. I am interested in purchasing the OG store.
I'm sure 50 would.
Well, Dame Dash responded to this report.
I do want to make a serious inquiry.
If you make an inquiry, don't say, Envy, throw me some bread.
No, I do. I'm making a serious inquiry about purchasing his life rights. I am interested in purchasing the OG store.
I got a couple dollars.
Am.
It would be more than that. It'll be the real OG story.
I got a couple dollars.
So at the end of the day, we got to look at this and really unpack this story in real time because I've been here for it. I've been here for the timeline. Slow walking the dog, and now we get to a place where Dame Dash is caught in a spin cycle with The Breakfast Club. So,
My girl calls me. I'm in the middle of a meeting, and she forwards me something from, the dark-skinned chick from The Breakfast Club. And they defaulted my bankruptcy.
Just to give this some context, because it gets crazy, a bankruptcy trustee is seeking permission to sell a package reportedly involving Dame's life story rights, voice, image, likeness, biography, and archival material. They going into the archives to find Dame Dash's story. We're talking about decades of history, reportedly more than 100 hours of footage connected to unreleased Rockefeller projects. And Charlamagne, the $200 million man, Mr. iHeart, Mr. Netflix right now, he wants to make a serious inquiry into Dame Dash's life rights and purchasing it. And now Dame Dash has to respond. Not necessarily by addressing how we got here. We all know how we got here, Dame Dash's ego. But by questioning why Lauren LaRosa and The Breakfast Club keep reporting the negative stories. And that is where Dame Dash loses me. Because at the end of the day, we still cannot get to business. If we understood that you were going through all these legal issues, this is what you should have taught us. How not to get into these legal issues as an entrepreneur and as a businessman. But instead, you wanted to cosplay as a mogul. So as Charlamagne and The Breakfast Club position themselves to buy Dame Dash's life rights, it's going to look crazy when this all comes to fruition.
Am I broke or am I not broke? How are y'all going to say this? Like, y'all just going to continue to talk about things that people, you know, consider negative that I can consider part of business. You know, I'll deal with what I got to deal with as part of the game.
And don't get it twisted. It's very simple to me. You cannot complain about people controlling your narrative while refusing to take accountability for the actions you have created. Dame Dash showed us he wasn't serious when we saw America New failing in real time. When we saw Nicki Licky shooting at Cameron and 50 Cent.
She has a record called Checkmate because she didn't like, and I didn't like how Fredo, and I will premiere Fredo for you tonight. And 50 were talking about me, and I don't rap, so she rapped for me.
And this is why this story hits just a little bit different to me, because Dame Dash, this is not some random entrepreneur off the street. This man founded Rockefeller with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is up right now. Dame Dash was right next to Jay-Z at a moment in time. Really solidified in the game. They had it. Leverage, culture, ownership, everything. They had it on lock. The game was solidified. And somehow Dame played himself out of position and this relationship fractured.
When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them.
So what I don't understand and what I would love specifically for the Dame Dash human shields to explain to me is, how did we get here? Prove me wrong. I've been making videos on Dame Dash for the better half of a year, speaking to his financial woes and how he won't get vulnerable, and somehow he's getting his life rights, or damn near about to get snatched by Charlamagne and company.
Why are you the voice of everything bad and nothing good, Lauren? You're a black woman. Why would you want to amplify bad stuff for black people but not amplify anything good for this black man? It's like a case study on stupidity.
Just think about it. We have enough information to evaluate the bet. Jay built another ecosystem. Dame spent increasingly too much time explaining what happened. We don't care what happened. Get busy and get to work. That's the tragedy here, because at some point, independence stopped looking like freedom and it's starting to look like isolation. Dame might be on an island by himself trying to figure it out. With Dame Dash, this is the most confusing and baffling part. Why in every quarter, in every season, you got some type of enemy, you got some type of op? It don't make sense for everybody strategically to want to see Dame Dash fail.
I need that title. See, everyone thinks he has the right to that title, whatever title that is. You see what I'm saying? Title? You see what I did there? Right. I don't think he deserves that title, and I think I should have it. And I guess I'm going to have to take it. Pause. And no one sees and understands the warriorness in this. If he's the top dog, I'm calling the top dog out.
So when Dame Dash started to play identity politics and say things like, oh, Lauren LaRosa as a black woman should be protecting black men, she shouldn't be producing more and more negative stories. Brother, stop. Because one, you parade around Nicki Licky like it's nobody's business. We got to stop that. And two, she didn't tell you to keep popping tags. She didn't tell you to throw away every single pair of sneakers after one wear.
That nigga was sniffing a key a day at Ego. Pause. 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 I'm a boss. Pause. 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 That nigga's high off that goddamn ego. I gotta pop tags. Pop tags every day. I gotta pop tags. Yeah. You wearing the same clothes twice? You gotta pop tags.
She didn't tell you to buy a house in Monaco, buy a house in Tribeca, 2 houses in London. She didn't tell you to do that. She didn't tell you to file for bankruptcy. So at the end of the day, as Lauren LaRosa continues to get in the pocket and get in her bag, Dame Dash, take some accountability. When are you gonna get vulnerable? When are you gonna say, yo, damn, I caused this car crash? But he won't do it because he from Harlem. Make it make sense. And this is a very, very dark and twisted layer because Dame Dash's philosophy wasn't necessarily wrong. Ownership, equity. Don't become dependent on corporations. Build your own. That's a factual. Now the daddy part, that's different. The slave part, that's insane. His son having cookies, I have no idea. But you can have the right philosophy and execute it terribly.
Have you ever seen me struggle? Nope. You ever seen me in a little house? Nope. Why you think they say all that shit all the time?
But if you're removed from one of the most powerful hip hop and media circles in entertainment, your next responsibility is creating new leverage. Repair the relationship or don't, but build another network, find new partners, create another monster. Give me something, Dame, but you cannot spend 20 years sitting around on the internet, clout chasing off of Jay-Z, talking about I don't need nobody. That's not how the game works.
But what happened to Dame? Dame just continues to be independent, work without him, talk shit, and continues to make and have motion every day. It hasn't been one day since Rockefeller I haven't done something to make history for this world. Look at all the motion. What happened to Dame? Dame is still doing what Dame do in luxury and doing things no one else does and still free enough to say what he wants. What happened to Dame? He started dressing better? His houses got bigger? What happened? He got bigger businesses? What happened to Dame? He started to make books and television networks and doing live bands. His army is still the same. He still has the same amount of people that work with him every day.
We worried about you, man. Do you need some money?
So Dame, blink twice if you need help. Nicky Licky can't save you. I'm dead ass. I'm being serious now. We need to exchange out the roster. We need to sub in a new person for Nicky Licky because at the same time, we cannot have Nicky Licky being the top right-hand man for Dame. We cannot have Nicky Licky being Dame's essentially protege and best friend. Like, it don't make no sense. Dame needs somebody in his corner willing to say, you look crazy, bro. You look insane. Stop the BS. Because most of the dangerous things that can happen to somebody powerful isn't really losing money. That's not really it. It's losing the people willing to tell them no.
And this is a white girl. It's like a white Eminem / singer. Like it's weird.
The old Dame had partners, executives, artists, people with their own leverage who could essentially move in their own rooms. The current Dame increasingly appears to be surrounded by low-level lackeys and minions. It's crazy. They seem to be orbiting his worldview. And sometimes I get it. That's cool. Most people, you want loyal people in your life. I get it.
Also, no one reported anything about OG stories. What the Breakfast Club did report was when I asked my daughter for some money, and now they're reporting, whatever bullshit is going on with bankruptcy.
And I'm here to wake it up because Dame Dash is living in a fairy tale fallacy in his mind. Every time he says, yo, they're only waking up negative narratives about me. Why don't they speak on anything positive? Stop. You've been on a diabolical and egregious podcast run. It's been nasty to see. So you have to give us something good. If you dropped a Fortune 500 company right now, you was on your SpaceX. The thumbnails would be there. If you had a great movie, you dropped some heat in the box offices. We there, we showing up. If Dame Dash somehow changed the narrative and was up 300, 400 million, people would be championing the behavior from the mountaintops, but he not. He clout chasing, running around with Nikki Licky. And you know I could be fair. I could play a little bit of devil's advocate. Dame isn't completely wrong. Media absolutely amplifies negativity. It's a lot of clickbait out there. Drama travels further than good news any day. The lie is always more entertaining. And once the public decides who you are, every new headline gets filtered through that same perception. I get it. This is a very complex situation as a trustee is seeking authority to sell the life rights of Dame Dash. So I'm not sitting here saying Dame Dash is finished. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think this is a tremendous value in the Dame Dash story. The knowledge, the relationships, maybe even a comeback.
It was embarrassing.
But Dame Dash refuses to change. He refuses to apologize to the people in the room that need to get things moving and shaking. He's not going to do it. So as I gracefully land the plane, Dame Dash, it's time to get vulnerable, big dog. Like, it's time. That's the move. I don't need another Jay-Z story. I don't really care to hear about another Rockefeller story. It's just not it. I don't need you to explain who betrayed you. Give it up. It's cool. I need my pride cost me my relationships. I made a lot of bad decisions in my tenure with Jay-Z. Give me that. Now watch me rebuild. That's the documentary. That's the story. Bring back the executive. Bring back the strategist. Bring back the man that actually builds shit. That's what we need. But respectfully, let me know what y'all think. Jump in the comments. Is Dame Dash smoked and cooked duck from Greece in real time with the caviar spreading? Right? Is he filleted? Because at the end of the day, once your ops buy your life rights, they can make movies with your name. They got your voice. Is it burnt bacon? Is this Jay-Z coming down from the shadows to play Puppet Master? Like, y'all got to let me know. And hit that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. And respectfully, I'm on Spotify. 5 stars only. This ain't no Uber ride, but I need my 5 stars on Spotify. I'm also respectfully on IG, so tap in. I'm outside, and the travel videos are coming soon. Trust me, we working. We getting to it. And then you already know I'm on X, on Twitter, walking ninjas down, talking on spaces with low-level lackeys. Minions, haters in real time, trolls, as they would say. But respectfully, this is the Furious Robinson podcast, a Sick Times Media production. Stay dangerous.